Good morning, and we are in a new week, and March 31st, April 6th, and it's going to be Jesus will gather his people. And this, I think, is a very doctrinally rich um, chapter, and just thinking about the timeline as well. So it's September, it's the um, next, I want to say big conference. It's not really a big conference, but it's the next conference of the church, um, big in doctrine, I guess. And some of, in preparation of it, uh, we have some of the church members, um, or elders of the church, I believe is what they say. Um, uh, in fact, it's six elders, and I think if we look closely at that, we probably, I think it might be. I'm just looking in um, the historical background. I think it's Oliver Cowdery, Thomas B. Marsh, Samuel H. Smith, David Whitmer, John Whitmer, Peter Whitmer Jr. So some names that are familiar uh, were gathered together, and they were asking certain questions. Now, at this point, we've already had several um, parts of the Bible translated. We've got the Book of Moses, uh, the visions of that Joseph Smith had of Moses while he was translating the Book of Mormon. Those things are a couple of months uh, that he's had these. And so Doctrine and Covenants comes from that. And this now is not just directing the church, this is actual, these are questions they're having. Let's read anyway and see we can tie these in together. Doctrine and Covenants 29. Even though the Church of Jesus Christ had been organized in 1830, many gospel truths were still yet to be revealed. Several early church members had questions. They had read the prophecies of the Book of Mormon about gathering of Israel and building up of Zion. How would that happen? The revelations Hiram Page claimed to receive speculated on that subject, which only increased the members' curiosity. Other people wondered about the fall of Adam and Eve and spiritual death. The Lord welcomed these questions in 1830, and He welcomes our questions today. Whatsoever ye shall ask in faith, He told the saints, being united in prayer according to my command, ye shall receive. In fact, as the doctrinally rich revelation in Doctrine and Covenants 29 shows, the Lord sometimes responds to our questions by giving us truth and knowledge far beyond what we ask. And he does seem to do that quite a lot. I'm listening to John, by the way, and the way he puts it is, I only went in to ask what church to join, and he gets a whole everything, handed to him with additional scripture and everything. It is like the Lord to often give us more than we realize. And I think I'm a parent, and a child comes up with me with a question, and it could be something quite simple, and it leads into something much bigger, because I, with my experience, may know more um, of what there is out there, and that when they're asking one question, I may see so many possibilities um, available, and the Lord sees so many more than we can imagine, and knows when to give them and knows when to hold back and let them learn a little bit, grow a little bit, and then give a bit more, as he says, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. He doesn't do it all at once, and there's a reason for that. And so often, as I've looked back on my life, um, both as a church and in my own life, I see that all fitting together tightly, and it's an amazing thing. So, in the next few days, we're going to go through one section. It is 50 verses long, so there's a lot to get through, but there is a lot in there as well, and we'll see what happens as we read that. We'll see how we do that as well, because we could do big blocks of reading, or we'll see how we do that. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day, and you think about the gathering that we will have, and think about, we're coming up on a conference at the end of this week, about the conference that they had and what they were revealed. What do you think will be revealed to you in this upcoming conference?